I'm having a little Friday afternoon scroll through the papers and X, mainly because I cannot face going upstairs and seeing the horror that is my children's bedrooms. Um, and I genuinely wonder whether any of the politicians do this. I wonder whether they spend any time reading the comments and reading social media. I mean, I know it's not a great thing. You know, we tell all the kids don't read the comments. It's a bear's pit out there. And it is, you know, realistically, it's not very nice. But if you're going to put yourself in a position of national importance, like being a prime minister, I feel as though it should almost be a bit like, so as a councillor, you have to have supervision to make sure that you're working safely and ethically. Why are we not doing that with prime ministers and MPs? Why are we not ensuring that they're working safely and ethically? And in the same way that, you know, if you work in a corporation, in a business, you might have a performance review. We don't seem to do that with MPs. We don't seem to be giving them a performance review. And I understand exactly why not. And before somebody turns around and says, well, look at the last government, when did I ever say the last government were amazing? I don't think I've ever said that. It's the first sort of like go-to of, well, you're saying this about Labour, but look at what the Tories did. I haven't defended them. I haven't said they did it any better either. I talk about the government in general. And I mean, we have this one in power at the minute. So, you know, a lot of their decisions directly affect me, my family, and my community and my friends. So, damn right, I'm going to comment on it, as is my want, because what they are doing, sadly, because they're in power, is affecting us. But does that mean I thought the other ones were much cop? Not so much. But what I really struggle with is that there is no accountability. I mean, we're supposed to be the accountability, yet Keir Starmer keeps saying, my government. It's not your government. It isn't yours, it's ours. Some people in this country voted for you, other people were saddled with you, but nonetheless, you have been elected to represent the views of the British public. So you need to understand what those views are. You need to understand what we're thinking. You need to understand what we're saying. A lot of what people are saying about you, I probably wouldn't want to understand, and I can understand why you may want to go, oh gosh, don't look at that, darling, it's not true. That's awkward, but that's for you. That's your personal life, and you must do with that as you wish. I don't care. But what I do care about is how you're making life intolerable. And I don't say that lightly. I say that actually factually. You are making life intolerable for so many people with your wrecking ball of political mishaps. You are absolutely disassociated and incapable of seeing the harm you are causing in some way to every single person in this country. Now, of course, there will be loyal Labour supporters who will say, well, they're not causing me any harm. Well, okay, I'll ask you that in a year, because even though you would rather do anything than admit that some of these policies are definitely affecting your bank balance, but completely affecting the mood of the country. I reckon in about a year's time, if we're still stuck with this lot, there will be a lot less party faithful, and there will be a lot more they need to go. And it really is. I mean, everything that I read says that. So if you go on X, if you go on TikTok, if you go on YouTube, if you go on Facebook, LinkedIn, I mean, any of the big social platforms, the overwhelming narrative is resign, go, bunch of amateurs, school party politics, Marxism, communism, socialism, always happens with Labour. This is what happened last time. This is what will happen next time. They want your money. They don't care about you. Wef. I mean, literally, it's there for anyone to see. So it is there for them to see. It's absolutely there for them to see. And, you know, when somebody also says to me, be careful about what you say, I'm not saying anything at all that no one else is saying. I am reading, I am digesting, I am getting involved with the British public. I think I'm more involved with the British public than Keir Starmer, with my 22,000 people that watch this. By the way, thank you for that. I love you. I actually genuinely do. I talk about some of you at dinner time with my kids. I'm like, oh, you'll never guess what so-and-so said, and the cat's got a fan club and everyone loves the dogs. Please keep liking and subscribing. It's fantastic. But this is my point. You know, I'm just some bod who lives in Lincoln, England, who pays attention to politics. But I'm hearing what you're saying, yet we've got somebody who lives in number 10 Downing Street who is not paying attention to what you're saying. and who is not having a performance review, and who was not psychologically tested to see if they were fit for the job, and who is not making decisions, I feel, in our best interests. And we are the people that some of us elected him, some of us didn't elect him, but we got him. So I'm genuinely struggling to see which way we go from this, other than saying to Kemi Badenoch and Nigel Farage, pull your flipping socks up and crack on. We do not need this meekly approach. People are begging for a robust opposition, and one that is relentless, one that doesn't stop. Because if we are stuck with this lot, then at least let's hold them accountable for the horrendous decisions they're making. And you never know. If we hold them accountable, they might actually make some good ones. They might actually make a decision that benefits us. I mean, I can't see it happening, but you've got to hope for the best, haven't you? So I feel like it's time for change. They keep saying they're changing, and we all keep saying your change is for the worse. But I feel like on your train, wherever you're going tonight, Keir Starmer, Bridget Phillips and Kemi, well, yeah, Kemi, you can read it as well, Nigel, all of you political leaders, read the comments of the British people. Don't just go on votes. Don't just go on opinion polls. Don't just go on numbers. Read the words, because the words are the bit that matters. You're going to get some not nice ones. I hate to break it to you, but you're going to get some really rude ones. You're going to get some really offensive ones, and you're going to get some really vitriolic ones. Those ones, unless they can address things nicely and politely with respect, they can do one. But those people that do eloquently express their dissatisfaction with what's going on with the country and the three main political parties, all of you need to listen, because they're our words. This is not your government. This is our country. And we absolutely deserve to be heard. Even my dogs deserve to be heard. The dachshund less so. She ran away for 25 minutes today. I nearly had a meltdown. We got it back. I don't know if I'm pleased or not. I think I better say I am. But we deserve to be heard.